In this video, Speedgoat's going to be educating us about what a Stryd Pod is. What is up, everybody, and welcome to StrydPod.com. No, it's not. Although if they want to sponsor this YouTube channel, they can. But today, we're going to be talking about that little black thing on my shoe called a Stryd Pod. And Toby, who is basically on commission from Stryd Pod, because we've all now got them, is going to be telling us what the hell it is, what the hell he uses it for, and should we, as everyday runners, be shelling out 200 quid to buy one. Right, so, box arrives, you get a little thing in it, that, and then there's no instructions, apart from you've got to download the app, which is pretty easy. Then go on your Garmin, connect it up, charge it, and then you go out and run. That's all I've done, right? I have to say, at the front end, I think Stryd Pod need to sort out the instructions part, because you've got to remember I'm an idiot and I couldn't work it out. So I was messaging these two because I didn't have a clue what I was doing with it. So Stryd Pod, straight away, you need to sort it out. But there is a good reason we got one, mainly because I wanted to annoy Toe, but also, annoyingly, he's been using his Stryd Pod for, let's say, a year, whatever, and the numbers it's been punching out have been annoyingly accurate. Right, so Speedgoat, firstly, what is a Stryd Pod?
It's kind of like a power meter for running.
Right. And what? It's measuring power, but how? What sort of power? Like your foot? What does it mean?
What? I don't know.
You're meant to be the authority on this. So how does it work? When you say power, what's it measure? What?
So it's measuring wattage and basically effort. What effort you're putting in?
From your foot.
From your foot. It's got all sorts of weird sensors in it and a little wind sensor so it can tell you how much you're working hard against the wind.
Okay.
Not weird stuff.
Right.
Clever stuff.
And it's monitoring. So instead of heart rate, you're running now. You're tracking power.
Yeah. So it gives you wattage readings and
Right.
it puts them into 5 different zones.
Right.
Like the heart rate, you've got zone 1 at the bottom.
Yeah.
Zone 5 at the top.
Yeah.
And then they call them, they're like training zones.
Right.
So your easy runs, which should still be in zone 1, a bit like a heart rate monitor,
Yeah.
and your sort of intervals and stuff should be in zone 5.
Yeah.
But instead of doing it on a heart rate,
Yeah.
it does you on a wattage range.
Right.
So each of those zones have got a different wattage range.
Right. Where should you be? So like we're doing 16 miles a day.
Yeah.
Easy out. What zone should we be in on the wattage?
1.
1. Right, okay. What are you in now? Right, so he's in 1. So you will look to or aim to keep it in those zones, very similar to heart rate.
Yeah, exactly. It's similar, but it's based on wattage.
But how?
The idea is more accurate.
Yeah, so how is it more accurate? That's what I don't understand.
That's what Stryd Pod.
No, but seriously, right? How? What's the technology that's so accurate? I don't get it.
It's all, yeah, there's loads of different sensors in it. So
Yeah.
I haven't gone into the depths.
Yeah.
I'm not a technologist.
But it's just tracking that power from your foot.
Yeah, it tracks the power.
Pace, I guess, effort.
Yeah, well, it all works. So you don't run to pace. You don't run. You just look at the power and the watch.
Right, okay. I'm guessing it would probably work out very similar to your heart rate zones.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, as we know, heart rate. There's various ways of doing it.
Yeah.
Chest strap, watch.
Yeah.
Are any of them accurate?
Probably not.
I mean, the wattage, you don't know it's accurate, but you know it's in that zone.
Okay. All right, so look, you were then tracking your wattage. You had to calibrate the device.
Yeah, so there's 4 or 5 sessions they give you that you should do when you first get it.
Yeah.
And ideally monthly.
Right.
And there's stuff like intervals, a tempo session, and you can use them to calibrate it.
All right, and once it's calibrated, it's then more accurate.
Yeah, and it updates what they call your critical power.
Oh, right, so this is what he like gets really geeked out about, right? Because all he goes on about is critical power.
So
what is critical power? Why is it useful?
So critical power is then where all the other zones are derived from. So it'll take that as your optimum power, say.
Right.
You go, well, your easy run should be a percentage of that.
Okay.
And then it gives you a wattage of your easy run.
Right, so it gives you, it tells you where to run.
Yeah, exactly. So it tells you, if you go, I'm gonna, you know, you can do it in the app, you can go, I want to do a workout and I want to do easy.
Yeah.
Then it will tell you your wattage, and then you keep track of it on your watch.
Alright, so on here, right, hang on. So I've got, I don't know if you'll see this, but on there is my wattage. I've set this up wrong, by the way, shock, right? But it's telling me what my wattage is. And I should be looking at what you're saying is to keep it within a...
It will tell you what zone you're in.
Okay.
So that you know if you're on an easy run, if you're going out of zone 1,
yeah,
you need to slow down.
Right, so, okay, let's flip this round because this is where it gets interesting when you're dealing with races. So in Amsterdam, right, you was telling us about, it was predicting this and saying that.
Yeah.
What was that all about?
So what it does based on your training, so it's on you've got to wear it. You've got to wear it every time.
Yeah.
It's a bit like a heart rate monitor. If you don't give it the data, it can't help you.
Okay.
And from that, so all your runs, it will say, if you can put in what races you got coming up, and then it will be able to tell you what it thinks you should do time-wise.
Right.
And it'll give you a wattage to then aim for.
Okay, look, I think most of these people are now asleep, by the way, right? So wake up, right? Because here's the thing, and this is the annoying thing. Amsterdam, it told you would run what?
3:44.
And what did you run?
3:44.
See what I mean? How annoying is that? So in fairness, right, the data in which he's talking about actually proved accurate, and he's done it again, hasn't you?
Winter 10k.
Yeah.
Similar thing to us. I wasn't even watching I was going out easy. That didn't quite happen.
No.
So I wasn't actually even looking at my wattage on that run.
Right.
Still had the Stryd Pod on. Looked at it after, and it said winter 10k should have been whatever it was. Can't remember.
43 minutes, I think.
Yeah, 43, 44 minutes, and I came in
about 43, 44.
43, 44 minutes. So
yeah.
That was just me running, sort of feel, but
yeah.
hard.
Yeah. So again, it's just showing that it's accurate, isn't it?
Yeah. Whatever it does, it seems to work, and you can do your training plans in it. You can put all your runs in it.
Yeah. So you could do a plan to based on your wattage.
Yeah, exactly. And you can upload them to your watch.
Right.
Then if you're doing intervals, it'll tell you zone 1 for this bit, zone 4 for that bit.
So there is a lot of tech, right, that I would never use on it, right? Because I want. But the idea is I want what he's talking about, that sort of estimate work and all that kind of stuff, and that understanding of where I'm at. I'm not a big user of tech per se, but that said, I do like certain bits of data. So that's why I'm trying it. I've still not understood it. But to conclude the video, for the people who are still awake.
An hour later.
Yeah, an hour later. Firstly, how much is it?
Yeah, about 200 quid just below.
Right. And secondly, here's the important part. Would you recommend training using that or heart rate?
I prefer the Stryd Pod. I tried the heart rate. I didn't get on with the heart rate strap.
Yeah.
And I didn't put it on every time as well. Whereas this, you clip it on your shoe and you're off.
Yeah, you leave it on your shoe. So you would recommend to the viewers, if you're looking to track data and work to data points, yeah, because that's the key, then you would recommend Stryd Pod over heart rate.
Yeah, definitely, because you can take as much or as little data out as you want.
Yeah, it's not all that data, isn't it? It's like
it's quite easy to see the basics.
Yeah, I get you. Right, so there you go, people. There's a lesson in technology. I understood none of that. Let us know in the comments if you did. Let us know also, have you got a Stryd Pod and how have you found it? So, yeah, okay, so that is genuinely quite interesting. So, Speedgoat is recommending to you to get a Stryd Pod. He's on commission. Every Stryd Pod he sells, he gets £1,000. So, no, he doesn't. But seriously, yeah, check it out. It's another cool way if you're into your training and you're into your running, it's another cool thing to look at. That's all I can say. It's another data point to have a go at. So there we go. Right, Tom, thanks very much for that. So I apologise to the people for sending them to sleep.
There's no point, a bit of sleep.
Yeah, a bit of sleep. Right, we'll see you later.
Bye.